Revelation chapter 21, verse 18. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city glass. Shalom Yasharala, peace Israel. Yahawah, Bahasham, Bahasham, Qadash. All praise to our power, Yahawah, Bahasham, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessing to elect individual. Shalom. Job chapter 36, verse 7. He withdraweth not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne. Yeah, he doth establish them forever, and they are exalted. Psalms chapter 122 and verse 4. Beginning in verse 3. Jerusalem is built as a city that is compact together. Whither the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, unto the testimony of Israel, to give thanks unto the name of Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi. But there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David. This is a big thing, man, because we are a part of power that we can't fully comprehend right now. We are a part of something that's beyond this world, beyond this earthly realm, but it's going to be established on this earthly realm, on this earth. Okay? Because as it tells us in the Lord's Prayer, on earth as it is in heaven. Yes, our kingdom will be on the earth, but the order, the prestige and the honor, the majesty of beginning with the order, that's coming from the heavens. And along with that, the glory. Okay? So, what we're a part of is well worth it, man. Okay? It's more than worth it.
Consider the lilies, how they grow. They toil not, they spin not. And yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then God so clothe the grass which is today in the field and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? And seek not ye what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, neither be ye in doubtful mind. For all these things do the nations of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. But rather seek ye the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
Alright, shalom to the elected Israel, to the hopeful elected Israel.
Does the heavy lifting.
Lock you. 1 sec.
Anyway, this is from a video that was.
Come on, go ahead. I don't wake you up, did I? No? Come. Okay. Alright, well, shalom to elected Israel, to the hopeful elected Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, and the foreign Israelites that look like the other nations scattered across the four corners of the earth. I want to give all praises to Barak, Yahawah, Yahawashi. Got to give all praises to Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone led me to this truth, who've been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, and show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect, to the hopeful elect. Lord willing to be part of that number. Lord willing to be edifying those who fear the name of the Lord and striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5, it is not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9 is unto a ring. 2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 42. The water for everybody tuning in, coming in across the common board here and on after, which, more than likely, nobody's not going to really come across. It's a little late. But the Lord put the spirit on me. Go ahead and deal with this right now. Been wanting to actually deal with this topic for some months now. But, Lord had me waiting for a specific reason, and I'm glad he did. So, just like I was saying, Yahawashi, Barak, Atham, all those who are out there, Lord willing to be edifying to the flock, Lord willing to edifying to those who fear in the name of the Lord and striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. Judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5, it is not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3, buddy. Like I was saying, come across common board here and on after Bahasham, Barak, Atham. And I wanted to get into a topic because I mentioned it the other day. Azan Amath did a video on Young Jeezy. Okay, and it was real edifying. Had a lot of information in it. Things, to learn about a lot of these musicians and what they know. They know what they're getting into. Okay, they act like they don't. And he made it to where he still came with a contrite and humble spirit, considering the matter. But we all know, as us who have came to this wisdom of Yahawashi as men, we know that Jake is the former of all things. So we know when Jake is doing something wicked, like these men that we're about to put across, they know what they doing, man. Okay, they know what they're doing. They're doing it for the bag. They know what it consists of. They know what they must do, and they do it, man. They know what they're doing. So that's the point I want to make. We're going to deal with a few videos. I'm not going to play a couple of them. I just want to show them. I'm going to put it in the comment board because I don't want to make it too long. But I might play a little bit of some of them. But, I'm going to get to the gist of them. I'm going to put them in the comment board. And, we're going to deal with the main topic of, I want to add to these two videos that I'm going to mention. One's from Apostle Tahar, and one is from Azan Ha-Hamath. So Lord willing is edifying to the flock. Title is, there is no such thing as a Fortune 500 latter-day prophet. We're going to be talking about sellouts and wicked sacrifices. So Lord willing is edifying to the flock. So we'll go ahead and get started right here. It's a video that Elder Apostle Tahar did 17 hours ago. So it's very recent. His page is Elder in Transits 3. This is one of the pages that they do. So, if you haven't subscribed, get over there and subscribe to Elder Apostle Tahar's page. He's, very important, member of the body, and of course, all the brothers are, but this is, he's been in the truth for a very long time. For you new brothers out there, you new potential brothers, if I would say, you new potential brothers that's out there, this is somebody you want to listen to. Okay, this is Apostle Tahar. Okay, talking to those new brothers that have had conversations with me out, while I'm out and about doing what I got to do. They know who I'm talking to. So, you new potential brothers, if you really are sincere, then this is somebody you want to tune into and take some notes, man. Take notes. So this we know about IUIC, this other camp who has been going off the last few days, and the elders and apostles have been doing videos on them. They've basically put an order out for us to do videos on them. We've done videos on them, and I can see now why the Lord put the spirit on them to tell us to do that, because it's revealing a lot of things about these false prophets, about these people who have all this money, but they say they love the Lord, man. They like, there's no way that they love the Lord, man. There's no way. We're gonna start right here. I want to add this. I'm going to start out right here. This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. And it reads, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Right? So when you get into this first video, and I'm going to put it down there for you to go watch it in the description. It goes into some information about, you know, various things dealing with Bishop Nathaniel and some of his past things that, you know, that show that he is not in this to glorify Bahasham, Yahawashi. Okay, and they don't even call him the name of the Lord. They call him Christ, you know, and Jesus. Okay, well, they don't call him Jesus. They call him Christ and God. They don't say the names of the Lord, though. They don't say Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Okay. And we know that in Acts chapter 4, verse 12, it talks about by only one name that was given unto men, we shall be saved. So we know that these men, the Lord is not dealing with, man. At least they repent. So I want to look up something, and I want to show that, you know how it says Jacob is a homeborn slave, right? Well, tell me how many homeborn slaves have this much money, okay? And in that video, Elder Apostle Tahar was mentioning this. Okay, he mentioned this, and I went and looked it up for myself. Of course, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to go look it up and go, you know, edify with it. So right here, so you see right there it says 2019, he was worth $5 million. Okay, his net worth. When you go back, I want to show it. So it says in 2019, it says his net worth was worth $5 million. So from 2019 to 2023, this is how much he's worth. You don't think this guy took the bag? You don't think this guy is, you know, you don't think this guy's not dealing with, you don't think this guy is not dealing with Esau? He's got to be. Okay? It says, what is Bishop Nathaniel's net worth? Bishop Nathaniel's net worth is a well-known businessman and the founder of Israel United in Christ, right? And we say Hamashiach, because that means anointed. And they're not anointed because they're saying Christ, man. There ain't nobody back then saying Christ in the time when Yahawashi was out on the scene. So he has an estimated net worth of $150 million and is known for his philanthropic work, right? He's been a strong advocate for social justice, right? Because he used to be a cop and worked tirelessly to improve the lives of those less fortunate. Oh, he just done so well, right? You know, we're not going to get in all this because whoever wrote this, you know, they're a Caleb clan, you know, he's one of Bishop Nathaniel's dick rubberers or whatever. But the point is they look at him like a celebrity. See, a celebrity. Okay, celebrities, right? We're going to go into celebrities and what the fuck did they do to get that bag, man? It's more sinister than what a lot of people realize, man. Okay, you don't go from 5 million to 150 million unless you do some really fucked up shit, okay? Especially if you're Jake. You're not getting that much bread unless you do something like totally sinister against Yahawashi. So that's the point I want to point out. But we're going to deal with two other people to prove that. But, you know, because I can't just say that he did something. But, hey, more than likely, he did what these other two people did. Who knows? But he did something sinister. You can't be Jake and have $150 million here without doing this. Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 28. They waxen fat, they shine, yea. They overpass the deeds of the wicked. So how are you going to overpass the deeds of the wicked and you don't know what you're doing? You know what you're doing. If you're going to overpass the deeds of the wicked, you had to be strategic to do that. You had to really think about how wicked you was going to have to be like them. Okay? Yeah, that's why you see only 1% of everybody on the planet is in the top-notch sports, top-notch entertainment, blah blah blah, etc. Right? So they overpassed the deeds of the wicked. They knew what they was doing. They judged not the cause. They judged not the cause. The cause of the fatherless. Right? They don't judge Esau, Edom for what they're doing. They don't judge what they're, the evil and wicked things that they're doing. They don't come out to the highways and byways and call out this wicked system for what they're doing. Yet they prosper. See? Why? Because they know what they're doing. They're helping their kingdom. In the right of the needy, do they not judge? See? They don't do nothing but just worry about themselves and do whatever wicked deed they got to do to get to that point where they got all that bread. Verse 29, shall I not visit for these things? Saith the Lord Yahawah. Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? Right? You're talking about 2/3. Okay? That's why he's coming back here. Not let alone just to take out the other nations, but because 2/3 is very, very wicked, man. Okay? They are doing some things that you wouldn't even believe, man. Very wicked. Okay? Luke chapter 6 verse 24. 2/3 of our people are really on some wicked shit. Okay? So we know he got $150 million, right? We in slavery, and this motherfucker got more money than a whole lot of Edomites on the planet. Okay? Right? Luke chapter 6 verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. So he's already gotten his prize. Everything that he's doing right now is the best he gonna get. But as you know, he's an Israelite supposedly. So he's going to come back into the kingdom, and he's going to be one of the children of the elect. That's going to be better than what he's getting right now, but he's definitely not going to be in rulership. He's not going to have no control over nothing. He's going to be under, the elect. And he's going to be glad just to be that. So he'd be glad he ain't Esau Edom. Luke chapter 6 verse 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. And that's what he kind of is. He's the kind of guy who will laugh now. He's, I hear the elders and apostles before I came into truth. They were saying this stuff about him, but they were saying like he used to always be like, "Where's it's June?" Like they ain't no MOTB coming out, the mark of the beast. Okay, that's how he always was. Real laughter, thinking it's a game. They're gonna mourn and weep because they were going off the whole time. Verse 26, woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. So you got a lot of people who speak well of Bishop Nathaniel. You got a lot of people who speak well of these other camps that have all this bread, who trim their ways to be like Esau Edom. But you don't understand that these people are dealing with the devil, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, and they have went in his ways. Jude chapter 1 verse 11. We finna get into some videos. Hold on. Bear with me. I want to start with some precepts. Because we're going to get into this. Because I've been waiting to do this video. Jude chapter 1 verse 11. Woe unto them, for they have gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedy after the error of Balaam for reward, and perished in the gainsaying of Kor. Okay? Which means what? They're going in the way of the so-called white man. Which is, what do? What are the kind of things they do? That's what we're about to get into right now. Okay? So I'm going to post this in the comment board. Okay, once I get done with this video, I'm going to post this one. So we're going to leave this one alone for right now. You can go watch it, get edified, you know, and learn more about what a sellout looks like, sellout looks like, and how they act when it's in terms of false camps. Now we're going to get over here to more of a music aspect, okay? Because I've made a lot of music in my life. I used to make music, okay? I don't really try to talk about it too much, but, you know, there are some people that I've dealt with that are, you know, in the past, you know, when I was making music at a young age and didn't really understand the music industry, you know, there was a couple people that actually, they have their own, you know, there was one guy, he has his own TV show and all this bull crap that don't matter, you know, but I was making music for him, okay, for free. Okay, I wasn't trying to get rich or nothing, you know, I was, you know, not in the truth at the time, but my whole vision in my mind that the Lord gave me was to try to, like, cure the artist, okay, basically keep him from being wicked and going and signing his soul, okay, because that was the kind of stuff that I was into before I came into the truth. I was always looking around like, damn, these people is on some demon shit, you know, and that was like the kind of thing that I grew up, you know, even like probably when about the time I turned 14, I knew the music industry was like very wicked, very satanic, but I wasn't in the truth yet. But that doesn't mean that I wasn't looking into it, you know what I mean? And so, you know, I tried to be like this, you know, I tried to be, you know, this honorable, you know, Jake or whatnot. And, you know, I gave him some free beats and whatnot, and it worked out for a while. And, you know, he seemed sincere, but then, you know, he gave up. You know, he gave his essence over to these demons, man. And, you know, he wasn't a bad guy, but, you know, that was his lot to do that. And I ain't gonna put his name out there and nothing. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna start right here, and I just want to point out, I'm just gonna play a little bit of it, and then we're gonna get into some precepts to show that these guys know what they're doing. Okay? And they did this last time. They did this last time they were here. That's why they're doing it again. And they're trying to act like, oh, I didn't know. No, you knew, motherfucker. You fucking knew, bruh. So we're gonna get into this.
Look at Jay-Z as a god, though.
Yeah, exactly.
The only reason for that is because he got money. He got a high position in the so-called white man's world.
See?
That's what a nigga aspires to. You know, he wants to be have some kind of position and authority in the so-called white man's kingdom. All right, not knowing that the so-called white man is a devil, and he a piece of shit, man. When you look at him.
And when I got out of jail, I was at the lowest point of my life. I did everything right on this tour. I didn't take any gang members or nothing crazy. I took the people that was working. I stayed on my bus the whole time. I did everything right, and I got caught up. I had Minister Farrakhan calling me every other day like, Jeezy, brother, the enemy's coming. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? So
Why was he calling you?
he called me.
Like,
and said,
what the hell is going on? You know what the fuck's going on, Jeezy. What do you mean? You said this time you did everything right. What about all the other tours? How long you been rapping, man? I know when I was growing up as a kid, your ass was rapping and doing shit. He know what he doing, man.
said, Brother Jeezy, your message is changing. The enemy is coming to get you. I said, with all due respect, Mr. Farrakhan, all my enemies in my neighborhood, I'm not going back there no time soon. He said, no, the enemy. But what he was saying was that my message was changing and I was starting to educate my people.
Oh,
right?
wow.
And now here comes the enemy. And he wasn't lying. It was when I got to that arena to do my show in front of 30,000 people, it was my turn to go on stage. It was maybe 70 police back there waiting to take me to jail.
Right? So it was 70 Esau Edoms back there waiting for his ass because he was trying to teach positivity to Jake, but that's not his job. That's not what they've been paying him for this whole time to do. That's why they was gonna do that. Okay, they've been paying him to be wicked, and he knew that. He knew that, and he did that. Okay, he knew what he was getting himself into. You can't come into that industry and be like, oh, well, half-assed. You got to know, like, what you're getting into. Just like when you come to be a prophet of the Lord, or you come to serve Yahawashi, you got to know what you're getting into. Like, we know what the fuck we getting into doing this work, man. We ain't no half-ass, oh, well, maybe, I didn't know. No, we don't do that. Okay? And they don't do that either. So we're going to show you what he really did to get his bread. Jeremiah, we're going to get straight to the point. These motherfuckers acting all innocent and shit. I don't know nothing but my whole damn name. But you got all these motherfucking albums. You made all this motherfucking money. You done went double platinum. All types of shit. Man, fuck that. Nah, you know what you doing, Jeezy. And you don't repent, the Lord going to destroy your ass. And he might still destroy your ass. Who knows? So see right here, giving props to Jeezy double platinum. So he went double platinum. You're not going double platinum unless you're succeeding to pass the deeds of the wicked, man. Okay? And when you go into that video a little bit more, he talks about how, Azana Moth goes into about how the whole thing about selling a kilo of coke, that came from Jeezy, man. The prices and shit. Like that, Jake was listening to that shit from him, man. That motherfucker know what he's doing, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 19, verse 5. But this is the core of it. This is the stuff that they have to do to get those riches. And it reads, they have built also the high places of Baal, right? It said earlier in Jude chapter 1, verse 11, they went in the ways of Baal in the New Testament. Just them doing it in the Old Testament. They've been doing this shit. They know what the fuck they're doing. They know what they got to do to get rich. That's why I said, why is it, what does a man profit to gain the whole world to lose his own soul? This is what they have to do to get that shit. Jeremiah chapter 19, verse 5. They have built also the high places of Baal to burn their sons with fire for burnt offerings unto Baal. They burnt their sons, man. Burnt their kids for this shit. Sacrificed their family for this shit. Which I commanded not, nor spake it, neither came it into my mind. See? Verse 6, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that this place shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom. And when you look up that valley of the son of Hinnom, when you look at that Hinnom, it's like that was a place where they burnt a whole bunch of shit. Okay? Like there's like and when you look up hell in the Strong's definitions in a couple of different ways, that's one of them. It's a valley of Hinnom, and they burned a whole bunch of shit there. Okay? But the valley of slaughter, see? They finna get took out for this shit, man. Because they know what they did. They know they sacrificed sacrificed Jake to this damn demon, man. Okay? And we're gonna prove that shit in several ways. More than just him. And we're gonna deal with one more Jake that did it. Because I did a video on it a long time ago, but I didn't see nobody in Great Millstone really mess with it. But I seen the other day somebody did, and I said, oh, see? Okay, so now I can do it. Because somebody in Great Millstone did it, so I can go, add that too. Just a little section of it to prove this point. So Psalms chapter 106, verse 37, yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils. Didn't he just say in the Zonomas video that the white man, the so-called white man, is the devil, right? Esau Edom is the devil, just means deceiver. They deceived our people to thinking that this is the way to do shit. Okay? That's the so-called white man. And shed innocent blood, verse 38, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters whom they sacrifice unto the idols of Canaan. Who's Canaan? That's basically the so-called Africans, okay? That's when you go to, you got Hollywood, you got the Bohemian Grove, all this shit with the owl, and they worship the owl and the goat and all that shit. They got that shit from Ham, man. They got that shit from the Canaanites. so-called Africans, man, and was polluted, and the land was polluted with blood. So this is a polluted land, okay? Because they have been doing this. Everybody who you see who's top-notch movie actors did this shit, man. You know? And maybe they might not have did it when they first came in. Maybe they had to do something else. Maybe they had to do another different thing. But when it came down to it, they eventually did this to keep their status. They had to eventually do this. And you know, them handlers, them motherfuckers, them damn Esau Edoms, they would look at him and be like, yeah, he ain't gonna be cool with that. We're gonna have to bring him in and wean him into it. We're gonna have to make him where he feel like he ain't got no choice. We gave him the bag, he got all this money, he got the bitches, the car, the clothes, the money. He ain't gonna give it up after we give him a little bit, then we gonna get his ass. That's how they do him. Okay, that's why this land is polluted with blood, man. We're gonna do one more and then we're gonna keep going. Jeremiah, we're gonna pull up another video, chapter 32. Verse 25. Hold on. Oh. I think it's verse 15. No, it's verse 5. Yep. Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 5. They have built also the high places of Baal to burn their sons with fire for burnt offerings unto Baal, which I commanded not, nor spake it, neither it came into mind. So that's what I pulled up earlier. You know, that's in Jeremiah chapter 19, verse 5. So this stuff, wait, that's 19, verse 5. It was supposed to be 32, verse 5. Hold on, because there's one more I want to do. I just kind of scribbled it a little bit. Hold on. Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. But that's fine. You get the point. That's fine. You get the point. You know, they sacrifice they children unto this Baal, right? Well, we're gonna show that they also sacrifice their children to another entity, like another demon that they be worshiping. And that demon is called Moloch. Okay? Now I'm going to show you that first. And then we're going to get to the main topic. This is just basically all leading up to really what I want to show. Because this is something I showed the elder one day and he was like, man, we got to do that. And I told him, I was like, man, I'm going to wait till you do it. And then I'm going to do a response on it. But, you know, he never, you know, ended up doing it or whatever. And all this stuff came up and I asked him, you know, earlier today, I was like, man, you know, for permission to do this. And he said, yeah, go ahead and do it, man.
1,300 lightning
hold on.
Days.
This is not what I want to point out. It's a small little video of this little girl. And she shows you, cause like I said, a brother did a video on Astro World, and if you heard of Astro World, where like all that stuff happened, where them kids died and stuff in it, like his like all his like little concerts, like even like, okay, I'll show a little bit right here. Like that, okay? That's what Moloch is, okay? It's like a mouth, and you go in the mouth, and you sacrifice the children in it, okay? And when you look at, this is, what's his name? Travis Scott. When you look at his album, there's an album that's like this, but there's like a kid right here, and there's a kid right here, okay? Let me see if I can find it. And he even had like 2 or 3 Astro Worlds and a whole bunch of people was dying. There you go right there. Okay? Let me show you. This is what they doing, man. Okay, they're doing this shit. You see, there's a bunch of little kids. That's the image. That's like the new Moloch. Okay, they're sacrificing their children in that thing, man. That's why they got the kids on the outside of it, man. They're supposed to draw them in. You see, but we gonna prove this in a second. Let me get back over here. Lord willing, it's not acting all weird. But we're going to get over here. We're going to watch a little bit of this.
In the very beginning of the episode, Homer shows a magazine that has an image of the famous Bat Boy on it.
Okay, whatever. He's talking about some dumb shit. But basically what he's trying to get to the point is he had this...
Take a look at the image.
Hold on. Right here.
Scott used.
He used this little Bat Boy signal, but it said... Like this was like his little photo, his little poster that he chose for this concert, right? Where a whole bunch of people got stomped on and died and shit, right? Well, it says on it the true dystopia is here. So when you look at that word dystopia, it means like apocalyptic. It means like totalitarian, which is like basically it means like total chaos, you know. But that's just some little extra I want to point.
Says, who knows what lies beneath
just to show they know what the fuck they're doing. They know what they're doing. Okay, they're not retarded. Okay, but I want to point out what this little girl said coming up, and then we're gonna deal with the real video I want to pull out is about Noriega. And a lot of people y'all don't know who Noriega is. I'm gonna explain you to who he is when we get there. But I'm gonna show you this real quick. So hold on.
We're saying it's insensitive to people who died, but I actually
this
think
the little
just
girl.
the opposite.
Hopefully it's not to where, because I can see on my screen that it's like kind of stuttering a little bit, but hopefully you can hear her clearly.
The truth may just be more sinister and scary than people realize.
So you're probably wondering why I'm so invested in this, and some people are saying it's insensitive to people who died, but I actually think just the opposite. If this was planned, the 8 people that died and the hundreds of people who were injured, that's that, honestly. Also, obviously, I shouldn't even have to say this, but this is my opinion, and things I found creepy or weird or just had a bad feeling about, and kind of just started doing a dive into.
See, so more than likely she's an Edomite. But, she could be a Jade. Who knows?
So if you were here for my last video, you saw that this was the image that I started kind of diving into, which is the open mouth, which people walk through and into all of Travis's shows. So this is the image I found.
That's
when I just started digging a little, and I literally just Googled, entrance to hell.
See that? That's really what it looked like. That's where they getting that shit from, man. Okay? That shit goes back. That shit is ancient, man. That's some demonic ass shit. Okay? And the Canaanites were the ones who were doing this shit, man. And Esau Edom picked that shit up and started doing that shit, man. Okay? And he paid Jake to do this shit. We're gonna prove that in a second.
Cool image. I also asked my dad, who has a doctorate in theology, but this actually is something quite different than what I thought. And hey, I'm here to admit when I'm wrong. So yes, I thought this was the entrance to hell. Actually, it's something else, which is actually quite worse. So I put these two pictures together.
See? It's the same shit. It's the same fucking shit, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. What happens once shall happen again, man.
And I'm going to explain who this is. But things to notice are the very clear imagery of the head, the mouth, the fire, the head, the mouth, people walking through, people walk through here, you can see the little stairs.
See? And it was that was in when they did that thing of Metropolis, when they did that thing of Molech, or Moloch is what they say. If you look down there, if you look close enough, you see? It says Metropolis, man. From the movie Metropolis. So all this shit is all throughout the movies and stuff, okay? The Lord is showing you that they're doing this shit. They know what the fuck they doing, man. They know they're sacrificing people to these demons, man.
Stared. So who is that little head? Apparently, this is Moloch. Moloch, however you say it, which has been referenced in the Bible and is a symbol for child sacrifice.
See? In the Hebrew Bible, Molech is presented as a foreign deity who at times illegitimately given in the place of Israel's worship as a result of syncretistic policies of certain apostate kings. The laws given to Moses by the Most High expressively forbid the Jews or the Israelites to do what was done in Egypt or in Canaan. Okay, you should not give any of your children to devote them to the fire of Molech. Okay, this is in Leviticus. Okay, in 2 Kings chapter 16 verse 3. This is what they're doing right now. The Lord said, don't do that shit. Okay, Jeezy, all these motherfuckers are doing this, man, and we're gonna prove it with Noriega because Noriega was just like him. Okay, they were both double platinum, just like I show you earlier, right? I just wanted to show that part. We're gonna get out of there. We're gonna get to the main point. We're gonna get to the the real shit that I wanted to get to. So hold on, because it was 9 years ago. I showed this video to my elders, only about 5 minutes. I'm gonna put in some precepts in it, but it was 9 years ago, and it's literally called. Hold on, and it's on Vlad TV too. And Vlad TV is like a hold on.
What do you think? Hold on. Hip-hop's obsession with the Illuminati.
I think.
Pause that real quick. Lord willing, I ain't too jittery. Let me know if I am on the comment board. If it's too jittery, I might try to change my Wi-Fi. But basically, this is on Vlad TV, and Vlad TV is like you see 5.66 million subscribers. Like, these people are official, man. Okay? They always do interviews on all the big stars. Okay? And this was called Nor. And who y'all who don't know who Noriega is, I know y'all know who Tupac is, right? Most people know who Tupac is, right? Do most people know who Nas is? If y'all know who Nas is, Nas was like Tupac was the big thing, then you got Nas, then you had Noriega. Okay, Noriega was making like $50,000 a show, man. He was that big at the time. Okay, he was one of those big stars, but he wasn't as big as Pac and Biggie, and but he was up there. Okay, so like he was up there. Like if you was a musician, like you knew about Noriega because he was making that money. You know what I'm saying? He was really up there with them. Okay, so I'm gonna show you right here before we get into it. Did Noriega go double platinum? He was number 3 on the Billboard 200, being certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, Babylon the Great. How you gonna do that and not do what the one dude Travis Scott and Jeezy did? How you gonna get to that point and you ain't do this? And I'm gonna prove it right now because he's gonna bring it up. He's gonna bring it up. They know what the fuck they doing. These motherfuckers is not innocent, man. They know what the fuck they're doing. So we're gonna get into this. So I've been wanting to get into it for a while. So Lord willing, this is edifying, man. This is what I've been wanting to play for a minute. Been holding it off. But the title of this video from Vlad TV says Noriega, the Illuminati exists, period. But we're going to show you what Illuminati means in the Bible. It just means illuminated, light bearers. Okay, there's 2 different types of light. You got the left hand side of the Lord and their light. You got the right hand side of the Lord. We're going to show you both of them. So, gonna get into this.
What do you think is, you mentioned this in the interview, what do you think is hip-hop's obsession with the Illuminati?
I think hip-hop obsession with Illuminati is because
there's things that make you be like, it's like the devil. Like, you tell me to do something.
Talking like, you know, hopefully you can hear it. I'm gonna have to go back and play again. Let me get my phone. Cause this thing is glitching like a motherfucker. Esau don't want me to show this shit. I wanna make sure that you can hear what he's saying. I might go put it in the comment board later too. Let me make sure that this shit isn't going off too much. Bear with me. Get over here. Come on, man. Hold on. Yeah, man. I knew it was gonna be doing that. Alright, hold on.
Illuminati is because we don't really know if it's real or not. Like, we don't. Like, there's things that make you be like, and then like, we don't. Like, there's things that make you be like, and then like, we don't.
Yeah,
like,
it's playing alright. So I can still point it out. It's still kind of like lagging, but I can still point it out. It's lagging. But you know how they was asking him if the Illuminati exists, and he was like, you know, right? Well, before we get into more of this, what he says, we're going to get over here, and we're going to show you, because it shouldn't be lagging me just pulling up the scriptures. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 32. You got these people out there like, oh, no, the Lord spoke Aramaic when he was out here, but there's a whole fucking book of Hebrews. There's no whole book of Aramaic, okay? The Hebrew Israelites is who the Bible is for. The elect of the Hebrew Israelites, okay? Of Jacob, Israel, okay? So, there ain't no Aramaic Hebrew Israelites. It's the Hebrew Israelites. People out here, man, they keep trying to fucking be smart, and it's gonna get their ass killed because they don't want to pay attention to what the fuck's going on. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 32. And it reads, but call to remembrance the former days, right? In which after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of afflictions, right? So we're being called into remembrance of the older days, right? The former days. We're being called into remembrance. When we were illuminated. What is illuminated? We had some type of knowledge. We had something. We knew something. Okay? We knew some shit. Go look this up.
Strong's G 5461. Fortizo.
Fortizo. That's probably the it's in this is the New Testament, so it's in probably the Greek. So it says to give light, to shine, to enlighten. See, you're being enlightened. And it starts with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. You're being enlightened to what's really going on, the truth, what these demons is doing, what Jake the Wicked is doing, everybody. Light up, illumine, to bring light, render evident, see? To cause something to exist and thus come to light and become clear to all. So you're being shown something clear, to enlighten spiritually, see? To instruct, inform, teach, imbue with saving knowledge. See, this is something that's going to save your ass. That's why it's important, because it's going to save you, because it's telling you what? Not to do what they're doing. To instruct, to inform, teach, to give understanding to, enlighten, illuminate, light, make, to see. So that's what illuminate really means. You're seeing some shit. You're understanding something that is not being shown in a sense where if you're carnal, you're not going to get it. Okay? You're going to have to be spiritual. Okay? You're going to have to be able to see what we're saying spiritually to understand what's really being said. Okay? And then, you know, we're going to do a little bit more and let them talk a little bit more, and I want to make a point. Play it back just a little bit. it's going all slow and being all weird shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can change my Wi-Fi. Because I can change my Wi-Fi to my phone, and it'll probably do a lot better. Yeah, because I want to run a little bit better than this. It ain't running too good. Alright. Yeah, so I want to run a little bit better than this. It ain't running too good. Alright, hold on. I gotta turn my shit down. Okay. So my phone was dead. Alright, boom. Alright. Now I'm gonna change this over here. This Wi-Fi real quick. And it might play a little better. Where's my Wi-Fi at? Okay.
Know if it's real or not. Like we don't like this things that make you be like, and then there's things that make you say, I don't know, but that's like the devil, like. That's actually like the devil. Like, do you really know God? Much as
he knows the answers, right? He said nobody don't know the answers, no matter how religious you can be. Well, we're gonna prove him wrong right now. Okay? We're gonna show you that there's two sides of the Lord. This is Proverbs. Because they don't tell you this stuff in church. They don't tell you that there's two sides of the Lord. We're going to prove that. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1. And it reads, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So we know that what? That there has to be good, there has to be evil, there has to be love, there has to be hate. Lord can't love everybody. He got to hate somebody. Somebody's got to be the enemy. Somebody's got to be the protagonist, the good guys. There's got to be good guys, bad guys. Got to be a balance, right? So the ones who he talks about, you know how in the scriptures in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 32, it talks about the illuminated ones. Well, this is the illuminated left-hand side of the Lord, okay? And it started with the ancestors of Esau, Edom, which these are these people coming back, man. Okay, these are the same people. Okay, and this is basically when you look up these people, the Skull and Bones. This is the first fraternity ever in America, Babylon the Great, man. And this is a list of all them people that was in there from then down. And when you look, you can just look at one of them. American businessman, what's him? American editor, these are all people who run shit. American businessmen responsible for many innovations in road safety and traffic control. All these people who was in this shit, they're in on this shit, okay? They're in on being, you know, in this lifestyle of sacrificing children to this fucking devil, man. Okay, this is where you get the word Lucifer. Lucifer just means light bearer. This is them. Okay, they have an illumination, but it's a wicked illumination of the Lord on the left hand side, man. Them, man. Okay, George W. Bush, a lot of the fucking presidents was in this shit, man. Okay, demon shit. Okay, and they were worshiping the god of the Canaanites. Okay, the so-called Africans. Okay, that's what I'm trying to show you. But we're gonna pull this up right here to make another point. 1 Peter. Chapter 3, verse 32. Hold on. Hold on. I know what scripture I want. Give me 1 second. It's yeah. I might have just typed in. I just wrote down one number wrong. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 22. That's what I wanted. Salakia. This is what I wanted. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 22. When you get up over here, and this will show you that there's the left hand side of the Lord and the right hand side of the Lord. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 22. Who is gone into heaven and who is on the right hand of the Most High? Who's that? That's Yahawashi, who everybody ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He's on the right hand side, right? Angels and authorities and the powers being made subject unto him. So what does that mean? The left hand side of the Lord is subject unto the right hand. Okay, so everything that the left hand's doing, Yahawashi, who everybody ignorantly calls Jesus, he is in control of all of that shit. And when you read in Colossians chapter 1, he was ordained and made to be prince or to be power over all things. Okay, he has authority over everything. Okay, because he made the light and the darkness, good and evil. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7. We'll go ahead and read it. Then we're going to get to the point. And it reads, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. And that means what? If he created it, that means he's can control all of it. See? Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12. You got these people out here, they think that the Lord's just only in control of the right hand side. No, he's control of the left hand side. Lucifer, which is, the counterpart, the physical counterpart of Satan, which are the Edomites, the so-called white people, they don't do nothing unless the Lord authorizes them to do it. They got to go to the Lord and say, hey, just like they did with Job, consider your servant Job. He ain't gonna listen. And the Lord said, go try him then. But you can't do this. You can't kill him. You can't do this. They can only do what he said they could do. Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, right? Son of the morning. This is talking about them falling out of rulership. How art thou cut down to the ground? How did this weaken the nations? You see, because right now they're in power. They have all this power to do what they want to do wickedly. Okay? And that's why, we tell Jake, don't be taking your ass to them damn colleges, man. Because that's what they started from, that demon shit, man. Okay? So now we're going to go, like he said, we don't know, right? He said we don't know. We don't know we don't know if it's the truth. Well, this is why he's saying that, because the Lord don't want them to know. I want to point in some points. Proverbs chapter 20 verse 24. And it reads, men's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? He don't know what he's talking about. He only know what the Lord made him say. Because when you look at Proverbs, I want to add this. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 1. It reads, the preparations of the heart, which is mind. When you look at that word, it means lab in the Hebrew, and it means inner will, or like mind of men, like your heart is your mind. In man, the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So when he said he don't know, or we don't know, the Lord made him say that. Okay? But he said that as well because why? Because he knows he's in on it. Okay? And remember it talked about as you were illuminated, it said that we were being brought back into remembrance. And how we do that? This is how we do it. Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 7. Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee. So we have elders to tell us what's going on. That's how us, young brothers like me, that's followers of the elders, we know what's going on. We ain't blind. We are illuminated with this understanding. Okay, we know what the fuck's going on. Starting with the elders and apostles, a great millstone, down to the followers like me. John chapter 14, verse 26. And what do they tell us? What do they tell us? It said what? John chapter 14, verse 16. But the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, not ghost. They put ghost in there. When you even type in ghost, it says spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash, whom the Father will send in my name, right? He ain't going to send himself in another name. You ain't going to say I'm in my name and then he come in another name when the other name that they look into, which is Jesus Christ, there were no J's invented until the 1500s and there ain't ever been a J in Hebrew. And they got a whole book called Hebrews, not a whole book called Arabs. Okay, it's Hebrew, Israelites. Okay, Father will send in my name, which is Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi. He will teach you all things, not half, not 20%, 100% truth. That's what he said that he was going to do. So you got anybody else saying they love the Lord and they ain't giving you 100% truth, then shit, more than likely the Lord did not send his truth to them. Okay, and the only people that claim to have 100% truth is Great Millstone. So he shall teach you all things, and they can prove it. Try to bring their ass anything in the scriptures and see if you can fool them. Don't worry, I'll be right here waiting. And bring all things to your remembrance, all things that we need to know to your remembrance. Whatsoever I have said unto you. See, we ain't worried about everything else. We're worried about what he said to us. What did he say? Don't fucking go sacrifice your babies to this shit. That's what we're talking about right now. Okay? We're going to remember that for right now. 2 Corinthians. Demons acting like they don't know shit. Yeah, they fucking do. But they don't know this word. But I want to make a couple more points because he said we don't know. Well, why is he saying that? 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Right? In whom the God of this world, who's the God of this world? You saw even the so-called white man, he got his face all over the dollars, have blinded the minds of them which believe not. That's why he don't believe. Who knows? You see what I'm saying? That's why he believes that, because he really, he's blinded by the bag. He's double platinum. Double platinum means if you go do a show, you're getting $50,000 in cash when you walk off the stage. That's double platinum. He's blinded by this world. Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, not Christ, Hamashiach, which means anointed, right? Who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. See, so they don't have that illumination. That's why they don't confess it, okay? Because they don't have that illumination. They have they're more focused on the left hand side illumination, that darkness, okay? They're sacrificing their fucking babies to Molech, okay, and sacrificing their babies to Baal, okay? And that shit's strictly in the scriptures not to do that shit. You don't think that shit's going on out here in America, Babylon the Great? Hey, shit. Everything that's in this Bible is happening on the planet, okay? Or has happened already. John chapter 17, verse 6. And this shows you that only certain men understand this illumination. John chapter 17, verse 6. I have manifested. See, what is it manifested? Let's look it up real quick. I want to look it up real quick. Okay, this is going to be a deep lesson. Okay, not too deep, but, you know, deep enough. Where you're like, okay, he was thinking about it. Okay, we've been waiting to do this. We've been waiting to do this video for a minute. John chapter 17, verse 6. I just wanted to look it up because that's what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to look it up because you never know what you might see, man. Like, this is very, you know, very intense knowledge, man. You want to learn what you can because we're running out of time. You know, we're building our faith out here. Sometimes I do it just to refresh my mind too. You know, so I have manifested. What's that? What is manifested? What did he do? Before we go into the last three precepts on this topic. Before we keep moving. So manifested.
Strong's G 5319. Phanerao.
Right, that's how you say that in the Greek, because it's New Testament. To make manifest or visible or known, just like it said with illumination. What has been hidden or unknown? Didn't it say he hid those who was hidden to? He hid it to those who were lost. See, he made it known to certain people to manifest, whether by what? Words or deeds or in any other way or both. Make actual and visible. Realize. See? That's what the prophets are doing. They're making you realize what's real, man. What the truth is. To make known by what? Teaching. That's why it's so important to teach the word and do these damn videos and do this work. To become manifest, be made known of a person, expose, to view, make manifest, to show oneself, appear, to become known, to be plainly recognized. This is plain, thoroughly understood, and one who and what one is. And we're telling you these motherfuckers is some demons, okay? And we're not the demons because we're telling you who the demons are. We can't be demons and we telling you who the demons is, you know? We're telling you to stay away from people like this. John chapter 17, verse 6, like I said, I have manifested, which is all that stuff we just read, thy name, right? Started with the name, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, unto the men, not no women, to the men, which thou gavest me out of the world. See? We was men walking around the world, and the Lord said, yeah, these is mine. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. And what did he tell us to do? Go teach the damn word. Eat the roll, as it says in Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 1, and go speak to the house of Israel. Don't go speak to everybody. We ain't even trying to speak to everybody on the earth. It says to be a witness unto all nations, but we speaking to the house of Israel in front of everybody else. Basically, this is a family affair in a private conversation in a public area, so you can see us privately talking about it. If you're not Israel, it ain't for you, because you know. But we can declare unto, you know, the other nations that you're going into slavery. We do that. But our main object is we're looking for the elect. We're looking for Jake. Okay? John chapter 17, verse 7. Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee. So the things that we have, we know we got it from Yahawashi, this knowledge, this illumination. Right? Verse 8, for I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them and have known surely. See, we surely know. We ain't wishy-washy. We ain't lukewarm. We know that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me. And we do believe, and we gonna keep believing. You chop our head off, we still gonna believe this, right? Verse 9, I pray for them. I pray not for the world. See, he ain't even praying for everybody else, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. See, he's not praying for the whole world. He's not coming to save everybody's ass, okay? He's coming to save the elect of Israel, and then 2/3 of our people who get cut off on this side, they get to come back in the kingdom through their loins. Okay? That's what's going to happen. That's what's happening. He's coming for them. Okay? And he doesn't want you to know that's what's going on. He's going to make you go do something else. He's going to make you go do some stupid shit. Because that's basically what you're doing if you're not serving Yahawashi. So we're going to get going. I only got a little bit more precepts, but I want to point out a couple more things in a second.
Oh, it's religious and you can be a religious.
Ah, come on, Jake. Okay. Hold on, let me get this back over here. Alright.
Religious and you can be religious as I can be. If this table right here doesn't believe in God, you can't convince him. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what the Illuminati is. The whole thing is
he's saying you can try to tell somebody that the Lord is real, but if the Lord doesn't want them to know, you know, if they were not given by Yahawah, by the Father to Yahawashi, then you can't convince them. They're not going to believe this shit.
Oh, if it's real, so that obsession will never stop, because there's a person who could tell you, God saved me and God came down and touched me, but he's the
only one person have seen Yahawashi. No, it's a whole bunch of us who are claiming and on one accord, Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 9, under one language, all saying that we have witnessed the Lord and his knowledge. Okay, but you got to remember this is 9 years ago, but the elders and apostles were teaching around then too. But you know, obviously, this is a 2/3 Jake. He doesn't know, right?
You feel me?
Who did the line Illuminati got my mind?
That's Prodigy. That's Prodigy. Big up Prodigy, yes.
If y'all don't know about Prodigy, he was another rapper, but he's dead now. Okay, and he said a whole bunch of shit about the Illuminati, and they was chasing him and trying to kill his ass too.
I came out of jail reading The Pale Horse, and I read all that, and I know.
See, this Jake Reed. These motherfuckers ain't stupid, man. They know what they be getting into. All right.
Illuminati exists. Does it exist in hip hop? Probably not.
But did you hear him? He said it exists. But he said, does it exist in his hip hop? Right. I'm gonna make a point that it does. Watch.
It wouldn't be far fetched to say that some of our people are connected.
Hear that? He said some of our people are connected. He said, is there a hip-hop Illuminati? Well, some of our people might be connected. It might be far-fetched. Well, what does the Bible say 2,000 years ago? Psalms chapter 10, verse 10. And it reads, he croucheth and humbleth himself. Who's that? Esau, even the so-called white man. That the poor may fall by his strong ones. Who's the strong ones? These niggies. Okay, they're the strong ones. The Lord has put the mind in Esau Edom, because it said Proverbs chapter 20 verse 24 that men's goings are the Lord. He's got Esau Edom using the people of our the Jake that has a strong mind carnally and has getting all the other Jakes to follow their ass. Okay, that's what you're seeing with this shit. The Astro World, this guy, Jeezy, all this shit is that scripture right there. That's what it's talking about. Okay, he getting them to fucking get Jake to be wicked, basically. Okay,
it wouldn't be like it just wouldn't be. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say it, but
hold on. I gotta go back because I done mess around and put it full screen for some damn reason. Hold on.
I think that's what the whole obsession with Illuminati is that it can't exist. And then it could also not be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as much as we all love.
And who is the illumination not going to exist to? The ones that the gospel is hidden from. Okay? So he's telling the truth, but he's telling it in a way where he's not really telling you, but he's telling you this shit is real. Okay?
Love God. We don't really know.
You hear that? How much we love God, we don't really know. Right? Hold on.
God. We don't really know.
I want to make a point. Hold on, back it up.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, as much as we all love God.
Love God, right? We all love God, right? Right? Well, this is what the people that love God do. This is what they do. They don't just say they love God. They actually do this. Okay? The ones that say they love the Most High, they say they love God. First of all, they call him by his name, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. First of all. But this is, you know, hold on. Hold on. This is what I want. John chapter 14, verse 15. And it reads, it's very simple. If ye love me, right? Because we all love God, right? If ye love me, keep my commandments. What'd he say do? He said, motherfucker, don't take your ass over there and sacrifice somebody to these damn demons, man. Okay? And they've all done it. At some point, they've all done it, okay? I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. Okay? They all have done it. You can't be double platinum and have all that damn bread and not get down with the get down. First Titus, or this is Titus chapter 1, verse 6, but I really want, hold on. Titus chapter 1, verse 16 is what I want. This is what I want. Because this is what he's doing right now. Because we all love God, but we don't really know. Because you don't know the Lord. And this is what he's doing right now. Titus chapter 1, verse 16. They profess that they know the Most High. They profess they know Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. I be running into people like this all the time who act like they know the Lord. They don't know shit, man. They don't know the Lord, man. Because as soon as you start talking to them, they're like, oh, enlighten me. Well, you said you know the Lord. You should be telling me some shit, right? They don't know the Lord, man. They profess they know the Most High. But in works, they deny him. They don't got no works. They ain't on the highways and byways. They ain't doing no videos. They ain't doing none of that, right? Being abominable and disobedient, both. And unto every good work retrobate, man. Okay? Worthless. Okay? People out here talking about they love the Lord. You ain't know nothing he told you to do. Don't know nothing the hell what's going on around you. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say that nobody in general. I'm just saying to those ones that's out there acting like they so knowledgeable in the Lord, but you don't even know the half, you know? You got to get into this shit, man. You got to really know the Lord. You can't just say you know the Lord, man. This is a very serious thing that you get into. You got to call the counsel, count the cost of this shit. Okay? Because some of us, we really real about the Lord. We know we can get our head chopped off for this shit, man. We serious about Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi over here. So now we're going to get over here. We're going to keep playing.
We don't really know.
You don't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know if there's a God. You don't really know if there's a devil. And
he say you don't really know what he knows. He's going to let you know real soon.
That's the power of religion, is the faith. You know what I'm saying? That's the actual power. Is you have to believe that. You know what I'm saying? So if you believe there's Illuminati, yo, I'm pretty sure. I mean hip hop, because
put another scripture in, because he said you got to have faith, right? I want to make a point, because he said you got to have faith, right? Well, you can't just have faith; it has to be given to you. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8: For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves; it is the gift of the Most High. So you have to be given faith. You have to be given it. You have to be ordained to be given that faith. I'm going to pull that up right now, and then we're going to get into the rest of it. I only got, one more precept after this, and then we're done. This was longer than I wanted to be, but it's the spirit. I'm glad that I got to do this video. I've been wanting to do it. John chapter 15, verse 16. Right? I want to put in something. Because, you got these people out here saying they know the Lord, but, they don't believe in free. They believe that free will is something, but no, there's no free will. You can't be ordained and then there be free will. That's why it says up here at the top, Yahawashi. It says Jesus, but we know there ain't no J's, there ain't no E's, there ain't no U's. That really says Yahawashi in the Hebrew. Is the vine. Followers are branches. You're an extension of the vine, which means what? You do whatever the fuck the vine did. You don't do your own shit. We are not, free to do what we want. See, I am the vine, my Father is the husbandman. We gonna be the branches, which means what? It's an extension of whatever they are. We're not fucking free to do whatever we want to do, man. Disciples' relation to each other, right? That's where we're at. We're on verse 16. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go forth and bring fruit. What's that? Believers. And that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. And that fruit also means doctrine. That's how you're bringing forth believers, is your doctrine, your fruit. So it says, ye shall know them by their fruits. You don't see anybody on the highways and byways handing out pears or oranges or whatever. We're giving you doctrine. We're going to look at that word ordained. We're going to finish what Noriega was talking about. It's going to break down.
Strong's G 5087. Tithemi.
Right, and that's probably in the Greek. To set, put, place, to place or lay. See, we were laid in this path to come into this truth. To put down, lay down, to bend down, to lay off or aside. Aside of what? Everybody else on the fucking earth. To wear or carry no longer, to lay by, lay aside money, okay? And really the truth is money. Because it says in another scripture, it tells the disciples, which just means students, to occupy yourselves till I come. And he gave all the disciples this truth. And it said one of the disciples put it in a napkin and folded it up. And the other ones was like, look, I made 10 pennies or whatever. I made 10 pounds. So he gave him 10 more pounds. He said, you're going to be over 10 cities. Okay? This is money. This is the Lord's currency you're looking at. To set on, serve, something to eat or drink, to set forth, something to be explained by discourse, to make, make, ordain, purpose. Put, set. You can't be put somewhere and then it's not, it's free will. It doesn't make any sense. You can't be put somewhere and then, you freely chose. No. That's why he said, I chose you. Okay? I gotta finish reading the precept. Right? That you should bring forth fruit. Yeah, well, I read it all. Yeah, that he may give it to you. So, but it has to be in his name. That's why a lot of people be asking Jesus Christ for shit and they ain't getting the shit. And also because they ain't asking it according to his will. They be trying to ask for like cars and shit or some just dumb shit. Ain't got nothing to do with his purpose. And how you gonna know, what his purpose is? Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 7. Ask the elders and they shall tell thee. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 40. Let everything be done decently and in order. It's got to be in order. Simple as that, man. So we're going to finish watching the rest of this and I'm going to put one precept in and we gone. We only got about 3 more minutes.
Illuminati exists, period. But in hip hop, we have to see. So outside of it.
No, we already know. Because we read that earlier.
Outside of of course, look, there is an Illuminati, but now these are supposed to be old, rich, white guys, that
rich white guys, right? Old. Seems like he knows what he's talking about. If I can look it up on Google, I know his double platinum rich ass done looked. I know he done looked. I'm just a fucking fry cook. I know his motherfucking ass done looked. Right?
Like, it was the dudes who paid Albuquerque and these guys, you know what I'm saying? Building jump walls. But does it exist in hip hop? Would they even let people like us in there? Or is there a hip hop Illuminati? We don't know. And I'm just as curious as you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I be feeling like I'm down with the Illuminati, and sometimes I'm like, them niggas ain't fucking with me.
Sometimes I feel like I'm down with him. He's letting you know this shit ain't no fucking game, man. Now watch what he says after this. Like, I ain't pausing this shit no more. You gotta hear what this motherfucker says. And he says some off the wall. He just straight left. Like, let me show you the left hand side of the Lord type shit. Watch this, man.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But it's a level of success where it's a door. It's a door. When you platinum and you getting 50,000 a show, I've been there. There's a door that you can walk in. I'm not sure if it's Homa or if it's Illuminati. I just didn't take that though. I went straight.
What do you mean?
Listen. When you get to a level of success, when you getting 30, 40, 50,000 a show, you platinum, right?
What the Bible always talk about, enter ye into the straight gate, right? And it said many go out on the broad way, the left or the right side, right? And he already went one of those ways, because he wouldn't have been able to become double platinum. Double platinum means you went platinum twice, okay? And when you go platinum once, they bring you to these doors, man. All these motherfuckers out here, Bishop Nathaniel, all these motherfuckers, you got $150 million and you got a fucking system. You got to go through these doors, man. I don't give a fuck who you say you is. Esau Edom is gonna do this same shit to every Jake on the block, man. You got to go through them doors. You got to give your motherfucking soul up for this shit, man. For that bag, man.
Let's see if you continue this success, young man. Let's see if it was all about your skills, young man. Let's really see that. You went straight to the right. I'm not sure if that's the homo shit right there. And then it's to the left. I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on.
I'm not sure if it's some sacrifice shit going on over there. You hear him? He said, I'm not sure if there's some homo shit on the right or on the left. It was some sacrifice shit going on over there. Right?
Right there. I'm not sure because I went straight.
Yeah, right.
But I was offered these doors.
It's just you were offered some gay shit?
I don't, no. I'm saying that to the right when I seen it, those was those guys over there. You know what I'm saying? Those different people, which I have no problem with. You know, that's y'all. You feel me? And I just chose to go straight.
He ain't went platinum since. Ever since he said, nah, I'm good. Ever since then, he was like, nah. Oh, and I had a brother. He put some stuff on the comment board. Shalom everybody on the comment board. Yahawashi, Atham. I didn't even know nobody was here. Let me, it's GMS Take Heat Israel. The water for tuning in, bro. Yahawashi, Atham. I'm going to read your precepts. It's Matthew chapter 22, verse 22, verse 2. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son, right? To Israel, right? That's this marriage right now that we're calling, you know, other believers into to come and get yourself in order to be a part of this marriage, right? Part of Israel. We're looking for the elect. And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding And they would not come, man. That's that 2/3. They didn't want to come. They didn't want to come, man. And they through now because of that shit. You know? And, yeah, the water for tuning in, bro. How about Shema Shabrakatah? But, yeah, it's pretty late. So I didn't think so, but, you know, people tuned in. I just I couldn't wait. The Lord was like, you got to do it. I got one more precept I want to do, and then I'm out. This is Proverbs. And that's just to make a point about what he was saying. You know? He said it was 3 doors. One was some sacrifice shit. One was some homo shit. He had to do one of the two to get to that level, okay? To get to that next level. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death, man. So many men, just like 50 Cent say, men, they went through these doors, man, to get to that level. Okay? Many men have went on that broad gate, man. They didn't go the straight gate. They didn't want to be like Jake and be, you know, they didn't want to be homeborn servants. They wanted to be fucking rich as hell. And that's what they had to do to get it. It don't matter what position you in. All that shit lead back to Esau Edom's fucking game, man. You ain't getting up there unless what? Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. If you're not wicked, you're not getting there. Cover the faces of the judges thereof. They covered up judgment. If not, where and who is he? Simple as that, man. This is a long lesson. The Lord will know edifying. And, hey, man. I want to do one more precept. Lord want me to do it. Because it's perfect with this. This is, I'm going to do it Matthew. Matthew chapter 16, verse 26. And this is Yahawashi speaking. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? And what did he say? The left over there, or the right over there, I just went straight. He went straight that time. See? And that's why he said he never went double platinum since. Because the last time he did it, he went one of those ways and he went platinum. That's my point. You're not getting fucking double platinum, no fucking Grammy award. You ain't getting none of that shit unless you go through one of those doors and left or right. You got to enter the Broadway to be on Broadway. So shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, and the foreign Israelites that look like the other nations scattered across the four corners of the earth. I want to give all praise to Barak, Yahawah, Barak, Yahawashi, Barak, Yahawah, Barak, Yahawashi. Got to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who led me to this truth and been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, and show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect and to the hopeful elect. Lord, wouldn't be part of that number. Lord, wouldn't this be edifying to those who fear the name of the Lord and are striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5, it is not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9 is unto a green. 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 42. While above the water for tuning in. Lord, wouldn't this edifying to the flock. Kwam Yasharallah. You know, may the blessing of election be upon your households. And hey, stay prayed up. And man, I'm telling you, stay away from these demons, man. Okay? Because you think that you know these people around here that don't worship Yahawashi, they're literally going to be him. Okay? They're going to be willing to sacrifice everything. Okay? Okay, for that status. And that's what Esau Edom's gonna present to him. You can have all that shit. Just take this mark and turn in, you know, the believers. You know, that's what it's gonna come down to, man. You know, man. Call on Yahawah Shalom.